Before we get started today, it's worth noting that this is the first recording I've done since having surgery and getting my wisdom teeth taken out. Hopefully, my voice still sounds okay. Anyways, we're back for more Steam Deck coverage, and this is going to be a bit of a redo and apology. Last week, we showed a Steam Deck video for the Resident Evil 4 Remake, and not long after, I was notified by a commenter here on YouTube about one simple option that acts like it increases the graphical load, but actually drastically improves performance. And because I kind of messed up in that original video with not finding this option, both it and this one will not be monetized in any way. Not quite a full video. Let's dive right in. Here is how the Steam Deck can run the Resident Evil 4 Remake with the seemingly magical setting known as Shadow Cache. We're going to go right into performance. We already know that putting everything down pretty low can run the RE4 Remake on the Steam Deck with mildly acceptable results. This is with the default TDP of 15 and natively running Linux. But Shadow Cache balances and improves performance to a much better and more acceptable level. Now let's take a look, starting with one of the biggest problem areas of the game, the merchant hideout just outside the lake. Before, we got an average of 25 to 28 FPS while walking around this area, but after turning on the Shadow Cache, it jumps up, getting lows in the 40s and highs up around 50 to 53. And just to further stress test this area, using the scope on the rifle that dropped the FPS down to around 19 would occasionally give me 29 FPS, but generally stick around 30 to 32. This is an amazing improvement. And really, that's the general consensus pretty much everywhere. Areas that are normally in the 30 to 40 FPS range, like the mountain climb, will jump up to almost 60 FPS pretty much all the time. And the Separate Ways expansion has the same results. Many of the areas that gave me FPS in the 20s before is generally a lot higher in the 40 to 50 range now. This is significantly better, and as a result, would I recommend the RE4 Remake to Steam Deck users? With this new info, sure I would. As long as you're okay with some fuzz with the game on low settings, it's a pretty good experience. Lock it down to 30 or keep it unlocked while you get 30 occasionally, but mostly a really smooth 40 to 60 FPS. And that's all I have for you today. Once again, I apologize for not finding the Shadow Cache trick and needing this secondary video, but I hope you enjoyed it and are enjoying this fantastic remake on the go. I'll be back soon with more Steam Deck coverage and reviews. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day.